Hello. Welcome everybody. Back again. Jabari versus Chris Toby set this evening. Joining me, we have special guest host over here. Will be Night Noble 24. Welcome, sir.
Glad to be here. Thanks for letting me on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. You have
Oh yeah.
Jabari's set, so can't have him casting his own set at this point.
Yeah, not allowed. Oh, and your scout is the Fierce Monkey Boy. Furious
Alright.
the Monkey Boy.
Let's check out the Sieve Draft here, guys. Chris Toby has Franks, Italians, Teutons, and Burgundians. Bari has Byzantines, Turks, Bohemians, and Britons.
Wait, who are we casting first? Am I on the wrong? Am I on the wrong guys?
Bari
Oh
and
no.
Chris. Jabari and Chris.
Oh no. I'm on the wrong set. Oh no.
Hey, you have time. You have time. Home maps. Chris has Banana Cove. Bari has is it Monkey Arena? Monkey Arena? I think Monkey or Jungle. So many monkey and jungle themes. I get confused with the maps all the time. But while
Do
night
you have the games? Where are they? I don't see them in.
in Discord.
It's
Yeah,
Jabari versus who?
Chris Toby.
Chris Toby. Jabari versus Daisy Chain. No, that's old.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
posted yesterday.
yesterday. Okay, now I see it. Okay.
Yeah. No Malians, the Manta's upset. um but yeah, should be a fun set. Jabari's had some crazy micro with some Bohemian crossbows in the past. But Chris also looked very solid in the previous set. So
Let's see here. We oh yeah, it's very economy oriented Sis for Chris here. Devin Franks and Burgundians. Most people would call them pretty much the same Sis, even though they do play pretty similarly. Though there are some differences with Burgundians in comparison to Franks. Not having bloodlines is pretty bad, but having access to all your economy upgrades one age earlier is pretty nice.
yeah, we'll see how that affects the play here. It's still a strange thing, something we're getting used to around here. The Civ still being fairly fresh. Both these guys, though, did win their last sets 2-0 rather handily. But we'll be diving into the game here in a second. Knight, are
Uh,
you getting
might be
there?
might be longer than a second.
All right. That's fine.
Because I didn't know that was the game I was supposed to be. I thought we were doing
We're
two two
doing
first. Oh, I guess
both.
whatever.
That's
I know we're doing both. I thought that was first.
no, that's the next one, but that's fine. Um, yeah, Byzantines are Jabari's pick for Banano Cove, no question, in my opinion. Probably Italians for Chris. So if we work our way backwards here, Arena Civs. I mean, Burgundians and Teutons scream Arena more than Franks, in my opinion. Same
So
as
yeah, in that matchup, I'm definitely going to prefer Teutons in that, even with Bohemians' really strong bonus with free mining upgrades.
yeah. It's going to be interesting. Although Britons are there as well, could be used there. It wouldn't be too surprising. Turks, one of Jabari's civs here as well. We've seen Fast Imperials work quite handily previous rounds of this tournament. What happens forward here, but as soon as Knight gets the game loaded up in 5 seconds, we'll be good to go, guys. Big hypes in chat. Lots of fun here. Looking forward to this set. Then the following set will be Tutu's Asylum against the Otter one as well.
All right, everything's going up, or game's loading up now. If I known it was Jabari first, I would have been more ready.
I know, it's both my fault. Do apologize.
It's all
But
good,
we'll
man.
get
It's
there.
my fault because I
Well,
haven't been doing this in a while.
yeah, it's been a while. We've casted several sets together, just nothing recently. So, good to have you back along for the ride here.
No problem.
Sorry in chat. Throwing some hypes up there. Some Wololos. Gotta love the Wololo. Banano emote turned out pretty good. But ultimately, we are coming down here towards the of the brackets. I will show the bracket here momentarily. If you guys are not looking at the spoilers of previous sets, now would be the time to look away. But we're gonna pull it up real quick, show
I'm
you
ready,
what's
by the way.
happening. All right, perfect. We'll just skip that part. We'll skip that part. All right, guys. On to game number 1 here. I'm at 5 seconds. You ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. All right, Chris Toby in yellow here for us, playing as the Franks. Jabari here in gray will actually be playing as the Bohemians. So, not exactly the Civ that I was thinking we would see here from him, but I believe he did do this in the first round as well. So,
I like. Yeah, I'd like to think that Jabari has probably picked Bohemians specifically to counter like those economic cavalry sieves that, and Franks is definitely one of those that falls in line with that. And the thing with Franks is that they not well in terms of late game they don't have really good siege than their own bombard cannon and onagers. And if Jabari could get to that late game death ball of halberdier and hussite wagons, that'd be pretty hard for Franks to stop, even with their access to their own gunpowder and throwing axemen.
yeah, for sure. I mean,
But
uh,
early game, I'd still say it's gonna go in favor of Franks because they're really strong economy bonus with the faster foragers.
yeah,
But who
definitely.
knows?
Definitely, but Bohemians do get the extra spear attack as well, so that's another
And what are we
bonus
seeing
against
from
Franks
Jabari
here.
here? Already getting his boar right from the start. I don't know whether he's worried about a lame or just wants to get it in right now.
No, he's definitely worried about a lame. The monkey is actually equal speed to the boar, so you can lame it by taking like one hit essentially. So he's very well aware of that, and it looks like the same for Chris on the other side. He will be bringing in his first boar as well. Maps here. Uh, Chris's map looks pretty open.
Yeah, it looks like a open crater,
Yeah, it's always rough. His main gold is down here to the south of
which is
his
nice. You can
TC.
at least get a TC there.
Yeah.
Though I'd say Jabari's map isn't that bad either.
Yeah, I mean, both players, pretty decent map positions. Looks like Jabari has it a little bit easier with the 3 wood lines. Safe stone. Gold very forward, though. Could cause some issues. And Jabari is forward. Now, he was very aggressive with the monkey in his previous round, and it looks like he will be doing the same here, as it looks like he will take out a
Oh
Vil.
no.
Oh,
I should have
yeah,
committed
he's
to
just going
that.
to go
He's
down.
gonna get it. Yep, gets the Vil.
Gets the Vil, escapes with only 1
And
HP.
survives. Nice.
Yep, it's looking pretty good there. Jabari will be up now with villager advantage. Looks like idle TC time just ever so slightly more for Chris there.
Saints are trying to get every advantage they can. Then knowing the matchup here is Franks have a really good feudal age in comparison to Bohemians, which have a pretty standard feudal age other than the free mining upgrades. Which
Yeah,
will definitely help a lot if he's going to go play right into archers, which I think he will, because that's probably Bohemian's best opening.
yeah. I mean, the last set we saw him micro like a nerd with those crossbows in Castle Age once
Oh,
he had
really? Oh
gotten
boy, I can't wait for that.
chemistry. Yeah, he's one of the few players we've seen micro the archers like a big nerd. So we'll see what Jabari has if he gets to those numbers. He's already look at this. Look at these houses. He's already got this whole side almost walled up. He's
Not even
gonna.
getting up a mill. He's just going for the full walls here. He's done enough early game damage or one Vil kill. He's confident he could just get the walls up right now. And again, lots of has Chris even scouted Jabari's base?
No, his scouting is not quite there yet. He's headed in the direction trying to scout his opponent, but has yet to locate him. So walls could go up here. There is always the danger Jabari could lose the Vil,
I'm
but
curious, how fast does Monkey Boy kill a wall?
pretty quickly. The attack animation's relatively short,
Oh,
so ultimately does just fine. He also has there's this attack versus buildings is only 1, but
we're gonna see a
+4
classic
melee.
FC here. Full wall FC. It looks like it. He's still continuing to make bills, but Let's see, does he have? No, he doesn't have Feudal Age queued up. Yeah, he just looks like an FC build from Jabari. And we see Feudal Age from Chris here, very normal. So we're gonna see a lot on wood. That is 10 on wood for scouts.
Absolutely.
I guess he wants to get the barracks up as quick as possible, as he didn't have a lot on wood to begin with.
Yeah, scouts make sense here, obviously, too.
Yep. It's I think Franks could definitely rebound from someone that's doing a FC or full walls FC, just because they have the free farming upgrades.
Yeah, I mean, we should see. Yeah, he is gonna wall a little bit too, so he is gonna play this safely.
I don't like these. I don't like these. Are these attempts for house walls? I don't like them at all. I think these are way too enclosed. Especially if Jabari goes for archers, and he's gonna be really trapping himself here.
That's for sure. But you know, let's see. What was his scouting? He did not find his opponent yet. Oh no, Chris doesn't know where his opponent is. Doesn't even know he's full walled. And
he's full walled.
Jabari switching to gold now. No production. There's a click up. He's just waiting for that last little bit of food. Jabari will be fairly safe, and against an opponent going scouts here.
Yeah, these walls. These are like walls you would make for enemy scouts. And it's kind of like, if you have like one archer there where that wall is to the left of the TC, then that could just deny that wood line.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough transition here, and we're going to see Stable being rushed up.
Yep. Okay, Chris has finally found his area, and he probably should know at this point that he's full walled.
And he should know by these palisades and what they're looking like right now. This is going to be double palisade walled. Honestly, I think he should cancel both scouts. Like, he canceled one.
Yeah, and just go transition into full boom here. Just boom up and get your walls down. Get ready for the Castle Age push.
Jabari went up at 24 pop. So, this is not a straight fast castle, in my opinion. He's going to go archers here.
Yeah, and he's even getting the hunt too. So I think he wants to do a FC crossbows with chemistry play, because I know that's what Bohemians can do, and the university is cheaper.
Yeah, but there is a tower coming forward for Chris, and this is a beautiful tower. It will not be in the line of sight of Jabari here. It is just going to be the outside of it. So this gold will actually be denied. Fortunately,
has a back gold there, so he's perfectly fine.
Exactly. But double range, honestly, Jabari's probably not going to be too upset to see that tower, to be honest.
He's probably going to say, I'm winning right here. I've made him make a tower, and then I'm going to be in a good position here. This is wasting resources to deny gold. And I already have another gold in the back here.
Yeah, he should see these houses foundations, but they're not being built yet. So this tower does go up here.
Stone walls, too. Jabari is pulling full snake mode here.
Yeah, we saw him do this in the previous game, their previous set as well, and actually another tower. So he wants to make sure his opponent.
I'm not sure if I like that tower. I mean, I guess it's sure not to make sure he doesn't get in, but I would prefer if he just went straight to that other gold and just kind of let the tower be there. It's not doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, he is stonewalling though, so he's not going to be booming. He's going to invest pretty heavily here. So I don't dislike having the tower to fight this one back.
Oh no, I think I don't know if Chris knows he has a gold in the back. Does he know? Okay, he does know. Why is he going for that gold? That's such a risky gold, especially how he walled that too. I mean, this is his map is so easy for crossbows just to kind of go in and just destroy everything.
Yeah, but he hasn't reacted to the archery ranges yet, so let's check his scouting real quick. Does he see those? He does indeed see the archery ranges. He sees a double archery range. He has added a blacksmith and farms, so no range. Alright, here comes the archery range, so he is aware of the situation now. 3 scouts. I was actually surprised Chris made more than the one, honestly. 1, I don't mind to get the scouting on the map here, but not thinking 3 is a great plan, personally. Blacksmith up for Jabari as well. Jabari does have a villager lead. Jabari will start adding farm eco as 7 villagers will move out with fletching already. And I mean, if this gold is caught out, it's gonna be
That'd be
brutal.
big trouble.
I mean, honestly, I think Jabari is a player that would dive under this TP and go destroy the wood if he wanted.
He would too, and I feel like it comes down to how Chris walled his map too. Oh, is he going? Okay, now he realized that's a terrible spot for a mining cap, or just terrible gold in general. How he walled it, so he's just going the one in the back, which is a much smarter move.
Yep, Jabari super safe at home though. One lumber camp, few farms being added, lots of villas on the gold in the back. Going to be fairly comfortable in this position. Fletching is coming in, but luckily Chris did remove himself from this gold. And
Oh
has
no, Chris. No, or unless he's just getting that to get rid of the wood pile. All you have to do is just chop it once and place a palisade on it. That's how you get rid of it. No, Chris, no.
I see the tree. I don't. Is that a straggler tree? I don't know if that's a straggler tree though.
It's a straggler tree. I'm pretty sure it's a straggler.
I mean, it is possible, but nonetheless, the fight's going down here. Jabari not going to do any damage. There are 4 skirms here against 6 archers. Don't think we'll see much there. Good farming economy behind this for Chris. Jabari, not so much with the farming economy, but massive archer production and a market coming down. He's just going to buy his way up if he needs to.
Yep. Maybe a little mess up play from Jabari here as his transition to a more eco-friendly build is not as good. As you see, he's flowing a lot of gold. Well, that's thanks to the Bohemian's bonus of having the mining upgrades for free.
Yeah, but Jabari equaling out his market play. Gonna be headed back with these archers. Not too far, but ultimately Jabari does have a decent military mass here. And he is going for units he would want to keep producing forward here.
If memory serves right, I believe that Bohemians have terrible cav. Probably like worst cav out of the majority of the civs in the game.
Yeah, they do get decent upgrades. They do get all the attack upgrades. They are missing the last armor upgrade, but
and they're missing bloodlines too.
Yep, no bloodline.
That's pretty bad. I think husbandry too, right?
I don't know about husbandry, but nonetheless, they're definitely an archer civ. And home maps are Arena and Banana Cove-ish.
And both players up at the same time, but I'd say Chris has a stronger economy.
It's actually fairly close, minus the eco upgrades. I guess Jabari doesn't have 2 of them, including wheelbarrows. So,
yeah, honestly, I'd place a mill right at the left of those farms there, where they're on Chris's base. And your villagers are kind of walking a little far.
Yeah, not a bad plan. I mean, he is going to need food production for sure. He's up to 20 farms, though. Jabari only at 8, so Jabari will need some food for upgrades and production, but ultimately sitting...
just market abuse, and you only need wood and gold to make your units.
We have 19 archers coming forward.
That's a lot of archers.
There are 9 skirms here, but they only have fletching. No... Oh, there's the padded archer armor, but... Don't know if it'll come in time, as both militaries are just squatting here at the moment. Scouts are trying to get in for Chris, but I don't think they're going to find it play in here. Actually.
Nope. Oh, does Jabari know? Does Chris know? No, he doesn't. He doesn't see them. They're going to be walking right towards the stone. Let's see his reaction here. No reaction yet. Okay, now he sees them. Now he's going towards them.
Yeah, but honestly, I think if he he's pulling from the wood line, so he should wait for Elite Skirm and Botkin to come in before he takes this.
He's sending one archer back to take the bait, and took the bait. Actually, it's kind of a waste to just keep running.
Yeah, we'll have ballistics, crossbow, and Botkin in faster, though. Not ballistics, but crossbow and Botkin. So these skirms are in a bad way until that elite upgrade comes in.
Let's see, in Jabari and that micro nerd you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, and
downhill with the skirms as you take a lot more damage. This is not a good fight here for Chris. Jabari will easily clean that up.
Yeah, and
very nice micro from Jabari.
There are a few knights in the field, but they only have +1, so they can't even engage here comfortably. Jabari is getting Feather, as his villagers will now be faster, which is a nice touch for himself as well.
Speedy Vills. And
Just
he's
one
selling his stone. He's
crossbow.
gonna get chemistry here. Yep, there's chemistry.
Yeah, I mean this is the power of full walls here and just abusing the market at this point. When chemistry comes in, these knights will need to be in a lot larger mass to do much of
Yeah.
anything.
And what I was talking about earlier about how Chris Walda's map is gonna just be so brutal for him long term, as he's not able to really get effective walls down to prevent these crossbows from coming in. And if Jabari finds that gold, this could be a quick GG.
Yeah, he's gonna run these vills actually, but his wood line's exposed. This is looking very dire now.
Very, very grim for our friend Chris here. Oh no.
Even if the knights get +2 and they come in, I don't think they can clear this. There's not enough of them. With Jabari micros this.
Oh no, the knights, they pat to the one straggler unit. No.
And Jabari has chemistry now. He's just gonna micro back forever.
It's just destroying these knights.
Yeah, and now a lot of
Those
idle
bills,
time.
so much idle time right now. He's doing so well too. So much micro. Idle vills in the TC, idle vills out in the middle of nowhere. The vills on gold that just got back there. It's just not looking good for Chris right now.
And Jabari still has a lot of crossbows back home.
Yep, he's adding that second TC. It's gonna be booming even more.
Defensive Siege Workshop, so it looks like he's gonna take out the gold, or the tower on the gold, because he is running out here. Sanctity also coming in, so his villagers will have more HP. But ultimately, the crossbows here have killed 22 units already with the 11 that are here.
Yeah, and things are just looking really rough for him.
Yeah, Chris's eco's stretched too. Town center. Now this is a good town center for Chris.
Though maybe shit just came up immediately when he got up to Castle Age, don't you think? And then like just do like skirm defense, or maybe even skirm and workshop defense, so you can boom back into knights.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know if he's even gonna come back at this point. He's down by 9 vills. There's only a few knights available here for Chris. Skirm numbers. He has one skirmisher that's inside of the town center here, I guess. Yeah, it's inside the town center. Bari has 23 crossbows. The gold vill will go down.
And if I'm reading this right, he's 10 vills ahead right now.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, and now Jabari is going to take out the tower that's forward here as well.
This is a castle drop. It's going to do a castle on his face. To get out of my game, castle.
Jabari losing a few crossbows under the town center here, though.
A little sloppy there, but I guess I think he's feeling pretty confident right now. Actually, you know what? No, that castle just fully committed to that second TC down there to the south. He has no units, and I feel like Jabari may not feel comfortable with that. They just want to do the safe, aggressive castle.
Yeah, this castle's fine.
This actually only denies a barracks and a stable, I think.
It does, but it really gives a nice forward position. It denies the gold over here and the stone as well.
That's true.
So I can't complain about it at all.
No, I wouldn't see anyone going out there for that gold, other than Jabari.
Yeah,
he's
for sure.
Stable too, so he's gonna go like either knights or probably just knights with his crossbows too.
Probably gonna go light cav for skirmisher because he assumes.
Attempted a split there, but still gets wrecked. Feels bad.
Jabari still nerding out over here, just picking these knights off as they run away at this point. Not a single... I guess 2 crossbow kills maybe there for 4 knights. Rough.
Everything's looking so rough right now. And honestly, all Jabari needs to do is just add a lot more eco back home and then just go to Imperial and end the game. Which he's doing right now. He's going crazy with the farms, adding another lumber camp.
Yeah, I mean, siege, workshop, and defense.
Right now, they just add a workshop here, a forward workshop, and start battering down these TCs because he has really nowhere to go.
Yeah, and 20 villager advantage now. Tons of idle time thus far. Knight numbers never able to get massed here.
Yep, looking pretty much over right now. Unless you can see some way they could come back.
Oh well, Jabari's gonna drop yet another castle here.
The castle, what is? It's not denying anything.
Yeah, I think this castle should have been over here, but
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
on the other second TC.
Manganel gets a good shot.
No, Jabari, no. This is how you throw games.
Yeah, he'll make it
Good
out of
micro
here.
there.
But that did hurt. A lot of them went down there. Crossbow numbers, military numbers only at 11 right now. But forward castles, Jabari should be fairly happy with his position.
Yep.
At this point, he knows he's quite far ahead as far as economy is concerned. Manganel is coming forward as well. That took out the tower back home.
When is he gonna start adding Hussite wagons?
Oh, another big Manganel shot for Chris. So Chris is trying to stay in this, and oh, is he gonna take out the? No, Jabari realizes it too soon. Knight will go down.
I love that 2 farms in the mill in the south there. I love that. It's perfect.
They snuck him out there for wood, I think. So
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, I need food again. Did that. These aren't looking good, man. Not looking good at all. Aw, he was uphill, took less damage. Both are gonna go down.
yeah, honestly, this is best case for Chris here. He's got himself a decent enough economy for under the stress he's been, and yes, there are castles here, but they don't deny much.
Yeah, they're only really stopping. They're killing a blacksmith, a range, and a stable, and a barracks. That's all they're doing. And like 2 farms.
Jabari sells a bunch of wood and stone and is on his
He's
way
on
up.
the way to Imperial. Now, do Bohemians get Arbalest? I forgot if they are an Arbalest Civ.
They are, yes. They get Arb. They are fully upgradable as well.
Scary. Scary Civ, man.
Yeah, so Chris, I mean, at this point, with his economy, wouldn't be too surprised if he calls a GG when Imp comes in.
Yeah, well, I felt like the GG should have been much earlier.
For sure.
This leading of a position, he's already has 2 castles in the front, and Chris is now behind in economy, and he's going to do Halb and Arbalest, and that's just going to be really hard for Franks to stop, especially this being this far behind. And so these are like T90 farms. These are like one of those farms there by the lumber camp.
Yeah, well, and Jabari is even stonewalling to prevent counterattacks in the front of his palisade walls, in front of the gold even.
Just got to be extra safe, even though there's no chance that Chris would be able to raid him.
A counterattack would be what he needs. I mean, Chris has 62 vills now. He's only down by 10 instead of 20, so...
Yeah, but that economy was really focused on... is a really good economy, you know what I mean? Like,
of course.
in comparison to Jabari's, it's a lot better.
Well, and Jabari is able to spam the 1 barracks and 2 archery range production right now. Sitting comfortably within walls, except for right here. He's chopped his way out and has yet to realize it. But otherwise, Imp is going to hit. Chris is going to be super far from him.
Realized it. Good eye there, Jabari. Little eagle eyes.
Yeah, but we're going to be super far from Imp here for Chris. And we'll see what he decides to do.
Let's see. I think he is planning to go raid, but I don't think that's going to accomplish much when his base is getting raided to death, and also stoneballs too.
And I don't know if he's seen pikemen yet, but Jabari did find this veil, so he does see the pikemen here. Chris gonna lose this forward veil that did create the siege workshop. Monk is headed forward with a relic, and Jabari actually with 2 relics. That would be his 3rd coming in.
I definitely feel a little bit of frustration in games like this. It's like your opponent fully booned, walled up behind, so you aren't able to do any kind of damage, and then you fall farther behind, maybe due to your map or a couple other things too. It's kind of a frustrating feeling.
For sure. Trebuchet out already, not in use with being distracted. Bombard cannons as well. Only a
Yeah,
few soon-to-be Arbalest and Pikemen forward, though.
yeah, and Bohemian Pikemen, they have extra bonus damage.
Yeah, and then stone walls. One
Bombard
mangonel
Cannon,
and stone walls over
that's
here.
so scary there. Already having Bombard Cannon out immediately. He's going for the push. Almost got the shot there.
Yeah, it looks
Gets
like
the
the
hit.
knights will dive on it as well, so ultimately that bombard cannon should go down, but no, Jabari able to micro it back right now.
Is he holding? How is he? Oh man, Jabari is kind of a little bit of throw there, but then again, it's not really a whole lot Chris can do right now. And yeah, he's actually doing a good job of sniping all the siege and stuff. And there we go, Hussite wagons.
Yeah, but the military was pretty well cleaned up there. The only problem is now is he's not able to get in raid. Jabari is going to have stone walls behind this. Another castle going to be coming up. Ramped in as far as space is concerned back there, but even the knights not doing the greatest job against the Hussar wagon. It takes a lot of them to do damage there. Bombard cannon will go down now for Jabari though, so this push will stall out for them.
I think Jabari's making a lot of easy mistakes here, though he could just forward a bunch of archery ranges and a couple barracks and start messing up a lot of arbalest. Actually, does he? He doesn't have that much military presence on the field, does he? 15 compared to 11. That's not a lot.
Yeah, I mean Chris isn't in the worst position except the fact that his opponent's an imp and can do a lot better as far as the army composition right now. Lots of farms though. Chris really trying to get his farming eco up. He has gold,
Oh,
and
wait, what does Jabari only have 4 on wood right now?
because
What
his wood
happened?
lines are under threat.
Oh no.
Actually, Jabari, oh yeah, he's only lost 4 vills, so it's definitely just because his wood line's under threat here.
Maybe he should have those bills that are forward or outside of his base, make a TC and a wood line and get some wood and come back.
Yeah, he's on the front doing so now.
Actually, maybe that's why he wasn't able to produce any military, because he has no wood income. Or his wood income is just so small right now.
He just bought like 700 wood and just instantly queued a whole bunch of units as well, so... Once the military mass does arrive, though, Jabari will be very good as far as position, but Chris is actually going to get to the Imperial Age in this game.
Oh man, Jabari, full fortified walls, double wall layering. Oh man, what a play.
Yeah, and actually these knights could find great damage. There are 14 vills over here. If Chris just goes and checks the gold, it could be marvelous for him.
Yeah, but as Franks, and you're in this situation, you just get it up. You have the resource to go to Amp, and your opponent is going Arbalest and Howl. What do you do?
I think you just
He's
go
got a...
Cav Skirm.
Yeah, but Frank Skirm is not the ideal unit. They're
What
missing
else?
both Bracer and the last armor. I mean, his other option is throwing Axemen, or throwing Axe guys,
Yeah.
and Cavalry too. That's his better option. But then again, Bohemians have a great counter for that. They can just go right into Gunpowder.
Yeah, Imperial Age is clicked in the TC that's farther away from the siege here, so
That.
Bill be safe. Wasn't sure that was going to happen. The military number is really starting to build now. And actually, Jabari sees the knights here and is actually going to try to convert it with a monk, wherever the monk is.
Such a weird game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, ultimately, even with Imperial Age, I don't know if Chris will have enough time here. The military
No,
mass...
I don't. There you go. There's the GG.
Yeah. The military
And,
mass there, Jabari made it look pretty clean. Being able to wall, nice pressure coming forward for Chris, trying to tower that, but ultimately...
that was really, honestly, that was really the only pressure he was able to get off because of the full walls. Um, yeah, I'd say Chris's map was not ideal. Being cratered in like that is not good. You're kind of forced to place your military buildings up on top of the hill and wall on the hill. Because if you wall below the hill, that just gives like units like crossbows opportunity to just micro down everything, and it's really hard to come back from something like that. And we're talking about that wall into the left there. That cost Chris a lot of idle time, about close to a minute or a little over a minute, don't you think?
Yeah, well, not only that, but Chris took heavy damage early in the game. I mean, the crossbows doing so much damage due to the walls and everything.
Yeah.
It really set him behind. At one point, he was down by 20 vills. Honestly, the fact that he got back into this enough to at least equalize the villager count and try to get forward and do some damage impressive. So, GG's, well played to both players here. We will check out the
GG will play.
Sieve Draft here and for 2. So here
that was
are
Bohemian victory and a Frank's defeat.
we'll be going to Chris Toby's home map, which is going to be Banana Cove or Arena Cove for those who know that name. Jabari,
You changed the name to Banana Cove.
it's Banana Cove for this tournament. Yeah. Byzantines will definitely be his choice, and I assume Chris will go Italians. Because I don't know what the other option is on water here.
Yep. No, Turks is also a nice option, but those are the 3 civs you would definitely see on this map.
Sure. So we're going to dive into game number 2 here. Banano Cove, Chris Toby versus Jabari. Get that loaded
Number
up.
2.
Your way.
I'm at 7 seconds because Capture H was being weird. Okay.
Sounds good. 3, 2, 1. Chris Toby with Italians as predicted here in yellow. Jabari on the other side with Byzantine. Not surprising. We know Jabari has seen this map quite a bit. Chris Toby has seen it as well, but both players, like I said, they did very well in their first set, taking their set 2 games to none here, and coming up against each other. Jabari showing very, very arena-like clown civilization play, but ultimately working out well for him. If Chris can recover on his home map.
You know,
Italians,
I wonder.
Italians, though, against Byzantines on water. Byzantine fire ships still probably better.
Yeah, but again, Italians are incredibly strong on water. They have good access to lots of units, and I forgot their techs. They have like cheaper dock techs or something.
Yeah, I think it's like 33% cheaper dock techs. So
yeah, and they also have cheaper techs at the university as well. So that's also going to help a lot too.
We have had this go to late game with land play.
Oh yeah. Kind of the one map I always try to avoid playing.
Yes, I know you're not a water player, so
it's well, I mean, like I'm not say I don't dislike the map. I just I prefer the other maps.
Sure.
The other maps we've been having.
I mean, this is the predominant late game water map here. I mean,
late game water map and late game land map.
Yeah, I mean, this is the water map of the tournament is what I meant. Land is very viable, more so than some may consider to be. You can lose water and still come back on this. We've even seen a few people, at least 2 times, we've seen people completely avoid water and go for, like, forward castle arena strat. And that...
which Jabari's Monkey Boy gets the first slap. As Chris's Monkey Boy is running away. Oh no, he's gonna get the kill. I think Chris just realized he's running back home.
They run at the same speed, so
this would be so disaster if he lets him inside the inside his place. It could be several dead Vels.
Chase is on. Getting close. This is high speed monkey action. Will the deer get in the way? And alright, yep. Chris turns and takes the fight, takes some HP off, but
poor Monkey Boy gets slapped to death by another Monkey Boy.
Absolutely. Doc's up for both players though, and both players actually looking to be fairly identical here, except Chris again with slightly more idle time, being about that half vil behind at this point.
Yeah, and looks other than the scout fight there, both players are pretty much on the same here for ec- economic wise. They both are both getting fishing ships out at the same time.
Yep, Jabari going to be able to click up to Imperial Age faster, but Italians can click to every age faster. And honestly, I think the faster click here is going to be very important to pay attention to.
Yeah,
Faster first step.
it's such a nice bonus, and it's why Italians are again a really strong water civ.
Absolutely. I mean, this is probably one of the ideal matchups that we're going to see on this map from now until the end of the tournament. Both civs, very, very good water civilizations. Byzantines, I feel like, are picked a lot on this map, and I think it's just because of the fire ship, but I think if it comes to land, it's also very, very good. Nonetheless, see what happens. Both players should be clicking up relatively soon. I think Chris just tried, but he was just shy of the food. It's 425. Yep, he will click this Vil out and then be up faster, but only by 3 seconds, it looks like.
All right. So we're going to see standard double dock play, open fires, and add in galleys in the mix there? I think so.
Yeah, well, second docks, third docks probably coming up here. Hitch in chat wants to know if we think that some minor islands just to provide obstacles for the next version of this map would be of interest.
How would that play out? Maybe have an island with a relic on the middle of it.
That's
motivate players
that's
out there, but that.
What I was thinking. Just one.
But then again, how the map is currently right now, all the relics are on the outside, so there's not really a reason to have that there. But then again, could move all the relics there.
Well, you could have one relic there, and if you win water, you could claim that relic for yourself.
That's true, but if we're saying we're going to keep the map out as it is right now with all the other relics on the outside, then there wasn't really a reason to say like, yeah, I got that other extra relic in the middle. It's helping me when my other opponent has 3 that he got outside the map really easily.
I mean, I actually love the idea. I think it'd be entertaining.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, we're not going to change anything for this tournament, but I love the thought process. Uptime's nearly identical. It is going to be 3 dock production to 2. Both players going into Fire Galley. Jabari wasn't producing out of 1 dock right away, though, so 3v3.
Coming in here for Chris, that's good. I'd say like 2 docks make the fires and one of them makes the galleys. And especially in a matchup like this, like where Byzantines have the best fires in the game, you're gonna need an extra unit there to do damage.
See, I disagree. I think this should be 2 dock fire, 1 dock demos.
Oh well, demos, that's probably better. It's because they'll be able to jump in right to the fire.
Yep, I think that would be the ideal play, but especially for Italians here, because Byzantines firing faster in a straight-up fight, you're still losing. So I think it's definitely better if he were to add in a demo. It's a beautiful map. I love that I can just zoom out here and I can literally watch the fight like this. I don't even have to control anything. Marvelous. But
even on equal numbers, I wouldn't even take a fight against Byzantine fires.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Always going to lose, and that would seem triple production of fires for both players, actually.
Bari nearly picked 2 Vils here, but the monkey goes down, so there was a little bit of distraction there. And
almost, that would have been such good value there. Jabari really likes that monkey.
Yeah, gonna be heavy aggression on water, though. Right now the count is the same, and players are just passing, so it looks like fishing
just
eco.
Driving by. We're just gonna trade ecos here. This is how we're gonna do it.
Fishing
eco
eco
reacts first, and they don't really care about going back for each other's economy. They're just gonna trade.
Yeah, I think this definitely hurts though for both players.
Although Jabari's making a better move here, just separating some of his units, and even in what is this? This is equal numbers. He can totally take this fight.
Yeah,
and he
Jabari...
has a demo coming in too. Demo coming in to clean up the other fires. Oh, it's gonna be so rough for Chris here. He's gonna get cleaned up. That is a very convincing cleanup here for Jabari.
Absolutely. Brutal, actually, for Jabari. Chris did come out here to take this mill already, though, so he's definitely considering food eco, and he has 3 farms down as well. Jabari just now headed out. I think that Chris may be playing this as if he knows he's going to lose water. He's going to continue to fight for it, but I actually wouldn't mind if he...
Well, he's putting up a big fight here.
Yeah, he's going to
He's
take...
enough fires out, mass Byzantines here.
Looks good. And finally, a demo. He's adding a demo. Demo shifts turn the tide of these fights so heavily.
Honestly, galleys wouldn't be too bad here because they'd be able to snipe the fishing shits while the fires just
galleys just take so long, though. And that's the biggest issue with them.
Come on, Chris, use that demo. There he goes, charging in right now.
Yeah, only takes out 1, though. It's not a great demo. Does the job. He will win the fight here, and it is still going to be equal numbers on water. Or actually, Jabari actually down right now, but it's not the biggest situation right now.
Actually, Chris is starting to add farms, add a little bit of land eco, so he can have some food income, while Jabari is just going to move to the market. I'm not sure I agree with the market move immediately. He probably just sell his stone and his wood. And then again, he doesn't have a lot of gold right now since he is using all of it to make more navy.
Yeah, he's going to sell his wood. He's got 700 wood.
Yeah, that is his plan, but I'm not sure that's enough to get him to Castle Age since he only has 150 food.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tight. I might sell his stone.
If he does it, that's quite impressive if he's able to do it, because that is super tight there. I guess it's 200 food now, but still.
Market is up.
Sell all wood, sell all stone. Yep. Is that enough for Castle Age?
Almost.
Almost. Just barely.
Yeah, but Chris will be able to click up here shortly as well. He's getting another house down. He's getting a barracks and a blacksmith down. He is still missing his buildings, and Jabari also missing a building.
Missing a blacksmith, I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
Does he realize that?
And market abuse before have the buildings.
No.
That hurts.
Oh, no. Okay, now I realize he's rushing it up right now. Honestly, if Chris had a market up too at the same time, then he could have just gone up. Another fight here on water, and demo coming in to equalize things out. And those 2 fires taking some free hits. That's not what you want. Chris gets surrounded here, and he's gonna lose. He's just commit to this here, and yeah, he's just gonna lose everything on water.
Yeah, this is again another situation. The building is not here. So Chris will be up later, although he's had the resources. Not having the building's pretty rough, unfortunately, but
yeah.
At the same time, both players relatively equal as far as the villager count. Fishing ship's really the only thing making up the difference right now. And Jabari's gone home. His 2 fires to repair them. 3 fires, actually. This is a way that Chris could get back into this. He needs to click up, though. He has this building. There he clicks up behind this villager. I don't know. It just feels like...
a full minute behind.
Feels like Byzantines here are going to be very dominant, especially getting up faster, going to have the upgrades. And the docks are not in full production here for Chris either. Cannot afford it. The wood economy has gone down.
Actually kind of needs that market. Maybe investing a little too much in the farming economy kind of gets to push them back a bit, don't you think?
Yeah, he's got 15 farms, so that definitely hurts him a little bit there. Hitch, yeah, man, let me know when you're done with it. I'll check it out. We'll need to format it for 2v2s. Well. Yeah, the docks gonna need repaired.
Good, man.
They're gonna need repaired, actually. And the galley switch is coming now, which I think is the more appropriate time for the galley switch to come in. However, I don't know how heavily Jabari should invest into that. We'll see.
They should just kind of stop right now after getting a few galleys out just to maybe harass a farm or 2. Even then, it's like, we probably should just stop and just have the flyers just kind of scout the coastline.
Yep, Jabari will add his 2nd town center. He does not have a barracks or anything just yet, so this is full water play at the moment. Fire ships still being produced here for Chris, but ultimately I don't think he's even going to get the upgrade for these ships before these docks go down at this point.
Yep. Yeah, they're all gonna go down here.
Yeah, this dock has like 300 HP left. So it may get done, because he did pop out of this and is dealing with this as well. The point where players overinvest into water. Yeah, definitely a possibility. Jabari did only make the 2 galleys, though. And that War Galley upgrade will finish, but obviously not really... Oh no, he cancel? No, he only got 1 ship left.
Finished, but didn't really accomplish anything. He's already lost all of his docks. And now we're seeing a transition to land here. We're seeing an archer range come up right now, and he's gonna go crossbow here. There's a second TC up on the stone in the wood line here. So what's his game plan here, Juicy? You think you got any ideas for it?
I mean, I think the only thing you can do with Italians is go Genbo. But
Genbo,
important note, he has Imp Res. He just needs the buildings. So this is a chance where he could just drop a castle, continue to boom behind this, stay in his arena, and if Jabari doesn't pressure him, he could come back on water here.
I was just thinking about Genoese crosswomen and against Italians or against Byzantines in general. I was just thinking like that is like probably the worst unit you can make against Byzantines. Mostly because they have such cheap skirms and they get all their upgrades for it, and their unique unit, the Cataphract, takes virtually no damage from the Genoese crossbowmen.
That's true. It's gonna be rough, but if he's gonna build a castle on the shoreline, which I think might be a possibility here, and he tries to go back on water and goes Imp faster, it could be good for him. He actually could click Imp anytime. He just needs the buildings, and he is going to castle the gold here, which is probably a good plan for himself. Jabari will have a castle and a town center just outside of his walls here, so he's preparing for the inevitable push. And Jabari is housed at the moment, same as Chris at the moment. So there will be a siege workshop and a castle, so he will have his buildings. And then he's going Imperial Age.
Castle, honestly.
I wonder if he is planning on going into transport. Okay, we do have a transport ship for Jabari. So Jabari is going to try to do something on land.
Yeah,
Is it Cataphract? He only has a castle, so that is Cataphract.
It's Cataphracts. Cataphracts. I guess they could be alright here, but that low pierce armor definitely hurts them.
Yeah, I mean,
low HP too.
Cataphract's headed forward, actually, where stone walls have come up for Jabari, as he's going to put a dock on the top here. Imperial Age, though, on its way, as well as fletching, and it will be Genbo.
Against Cataphracts.
I think it's his best option, honestly.
No, I feel like Arbalest would be a better unit choice here, especially against Cataphracts. It just plays in too well to what the Byzantines can play around or play against.
True, but he is going to be Imperial Age.
Yeah, Imperial Age techs, and let's see if he can support units in Imperial Age here.
And Jabari is a long way away. He has added fishing ships, so food eco is decent, but...
Oh, crossbows coming out. Or archers coming out. Are they going to be crossbows or just going to be archers? They just look like archers and, just walking by, and now they notice because he's attacking the house.
Yeah, and now this Cataphract's going to get some damage in here, but archers doing a fine enough job, honestly, with just fletching.
They're on the hill, so they're doing a lot more damage. He's going knights. No, Jabari, no. Oh. Knights are definitely not the ideal unit, especially as Byzantines. They're lacking the, I believe it's blast armor and bloodlines, and if you're making that unit against Genoese crosswomen, that is a huge mistake.
Well, I think Bari's going to be caught off guard with this Imperial Age time. I really feel like Jabari does not think that's coming anytime soon here. He's actually going to try to...
doesn't realize that he has a land eco here, too. And I feel like Chris could just drop another castle here and get rid of these galleys, too. Or war galleys.
Yeah. But honestly, Genbo push with potentially Kondo, I guess. Might not be
Okay,
that
here comes,
bad because it is imp
tons of
versus castles.
ranges.
Yeah,
Jaguar is so loud.
it is. Every time. The monkey's awful too. I'm actually happy when the monkeys go down early sometimes. Alright, another castle coming forward here. There are archers, there are there are Gen crossbow.
I'd love to see the condos too, Genoese, crossbow, and condos, but again, I keep saying this, Byzantines they're considered to be a counter civ for many reasons, and a composition like that is very easy for Byzantines to counter.
Will Jabari react to this castle, or does he not see it? He may be focusing down at home the economy.
He's preparing skirms, he's preparing Imperial Age too, he's also getting more walls down. As these Genovese crossbowmen take 1 million years to destroy one wall.
The knights have transported over here as well. So Jabari was probably paying attention to the transport. As the quick walls come in for the houses here, these are doing quite a bit of damage here. Killed. Well, I guess it's only one vill, but some idle time here obviously is good. Chris will have the lesser of the economies.
Get more vills inside the TC. You're just losing them for free.
Yeah, he noticed.
Now he realizes. And the knights go down.
Castle will go up here. This could have been noticed. Honestly, I think a petard or two through the walls could be the answer here for him. If he goes
Genoese cross have been taking so long to get the wall down.
Imperial Age is almost in, as well as
Skirmishers coming in. Green Skirmisher getting all the upgrades for the not ballistics yet, but I assume that will be coming up soon. Yep, there's the university, so we'll see ballistics here too, and Skirmisher opening against Genoese. And Genoese crossbowmen do not do very well against skirmishers. It's probably one of their worst units to deal with, along with other range units like Arbalest.
Absolutely. We'll see, though. We'll see. It looks like another castle's going to come up as soon as this wall goes down here. So he's just going to have a wall of... I honestly think he's going to try to make a playback for water. I think it would be a very...
Bombard cannons, or bombard... the cannon galleons. Get the units mixed up. And that could be nice on water. Just kick Jabari off water here fully and start destroying all of his stuff from the ocean here.
Yeah, I mean, chemistry is on its way. Capped ram, so maybe it's just a ram push? I don't know. It feels unconvincing at the moment.
Can you get units around that castle? I didn't even think about that. Can you get units around that?
I think you can if they go around the shoreline, which is super dangerous. But
yeah,
the capped ram should be able to make quick work of the walls. Jabari just letting the castles go up. I assume because he's already good in chemistry, he's just going to add some cannon galleons and then thinks he's going to take those two down. It wouldn't be worth the investment here, which honestly I think is the correct idea. We'll see. It's going to be interesting for sure. Castle number 2 will go up here, and this will tell us if he can get by. If not, he can just garrison on the other side, but...
Live footage of Genoese crossbowmen trying to impale a wall.
Yeah,
for like 10 minutes.
Job is important, though. It must be done. Alright, back at home. No cannon galleon. No, there's one cannon galleon being produced here somewhere.
So Jabari has the right idea for that. So he's going to take out all his castles from the water here.
Yep, and it looks like the Rams can get by here, so units can get past. I would have loved to have seen Chris go for like fast fire and try to get back on water here.
It doesn't look like that's going to be happening.
It does not, but I think it would be marvelous. He could clear up 12 fishing ships, take over on water. Pavise coming in, so some extra fierce armor. Gonna be nice, and honestly that's gonna be decent against the skirms, but
then again the skirms are super cheap and they're about to be fully upgraded. Well, they need one more upgrade and then they'll be fully upgraded, but this should be a good fight for the skirms regardless.
Absolutely.
Pavisa is not even in yet, and those Genovese are going to be running away.
Yep. And again, Cannon Galleon was created and is now being tasked to go forward. More in the queue, so these castles will not be here for long. Rams added in, though. These skirms will be needed to be microed. Right now they are not being microed, so the Rams just soaking up some damage. Jabari does fix that issue, but nice movement with the Rams here, honestly. They're soaking up a lot of damage. And
Good play from Chris here. Rams very important against dealing with units like this.
Yeah, and the skirms are going to go down.
A little bad on Jabari here. He didn't mass up enough units in time, though. I felt like maybe he was a little too relaxed at this point. Castle might be a doubt castle, unless these bombards can snipe these Genoese.
Yeah, great hits. I think this is a doubt castle for sure, honestly.
Oh my god, there's so many there are fireworks right now because sorry, a little off topic.
Nope, it's 93%, and
full doubt.
There are bombard cannons though, so you're gonna have to be careful. We do have elite Genbo coming in as well.
Double kill with the bombard.
Oh, these.
Oh, triple kill. Oh no, they're all going down.
I think he's getting in close enough, maybe. Bills are coming to try to end this. More Genbo coming from behind. Only 2 bombard cannons left. Yeah, this is a tough situation. Castle at home is actually being trebed down, or bombard cannon. I can't talk. Cannon galleon down. Castle will go up for Jabari now.
Yep.
And now,
Chris needs to find a unit to kill these skirmishers. That's it. They don't get access to siege ram, and I guess his best option would probably be hussar or even condos, but those are a little bit more expensive. And
no,
of
he's
course you have to get all upgrades.
Going into stables. Man at arms switch. Man at arms switch. Jabari,
Man
what?
At arms. What
that
are you
has
doing,
to be
man?
a misclick.
Like, that's not. Now is not the time for that unit.
Champion line. I mean, if he thinks condos are coming, I get it.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not a mistake. Again, supplies are coming in too.
Yeah, Cataphracts would be such a more. Okay. GG there.
Chris, GG, good luck next. That didn't want to fight on here. Feels kind of well timed, honestly.
Feels completely understandable here. He's getting cannon galleon from the coast. His Genoese crossmen realized it teched into a unit that Byzantines can counter very easily, and they have so many counters from Genoese crosswomen.
For sure.
And I think he's a little too late to go tag into a unit that could kill skirmishers like Hussar. I think Chris had some good ideas, but I think Jabari was prepared with several answers for those ideas. As Byzantines usually are prepared for, different types of units.
Yeah, and I mean, the winning of water is always huge here. Jabari did do the right things. He did take a lot of the fish out of this pond. It's a lot of eco that has really helped him in the game. Loading 1,400 gold at the end, cleaning up with skirmisher bombard cannon here. The only thing that was really rough for him was his castle not going up, but at the same time, taking out 3 castles pretty much at the same time. I mean, I don't blame Chris for throwing in the towel here.
Yep.
So,
intentional troll by Jabari going champion. No, that's he probably expected condos.
He expected condos, so it makes sense. But yeah, so Jabari will move on here, guys. We're gonna update the bracket. My lovely time to give you guys some links here: YouTube, Discord, all of those things. If you want to get caught up, don't want to avoid spoilers, go to the YouTube. If you wish to participate in the Open Division, there is the Google Doc for you